Have you wondered lately if you're paying too much for your cell phone plan? If you're wondering, maybe you are. I don't know, but I'm going to do a quick video on 5 different budget cell phone plans under $30. A viewer requested that I do this, and I thought, well, that's a great idea. I have my favorite, the one I use, and I will reveal it, but I'm going to go in order of how these are written down, and I'm going to start with US Mobile Unlimited Starter. I'm going to read from the website because I don't use all of these. I use one of them, and I'll tell you which one. This is not the one I use, but this is a good deal, it looks like to me. And for a monthly fee on the Unlimited Starter, it's $25 a month. It has, and it's called Unlimited Starter, so it has unlimited high-speed data, which is great if you use your cell phone out and about where you don't have it on Wi-Fi. Unlimited data is great. Unlimited talk and text. 20 gigabyte hotspot data. That's pretty good. A smartwatch add-on, international data add-on, international calling add-on of $3 a month. That's reasonable, and I'm not sure what international places you can call to or from, but $2 per network transfer. I don't know what that is. Maybe if it's when you're moving your cell phone plan, I don't know. And a multi-network add-on, $10 a month. I don't know what all of these mean, but if you do, and you can use them, that's great. What I use mostly is data and text and calling. I use my cell phone as a hotspot once in a while. If I have my computer with me and I don't want to use Wi-Fi, if I don't think it's secure, or I'm not near Wi-Fi, I can use my phone as a hotspot. So this one, for the Unlimited Starter, US Mobile, is $25 a month. That's if you pay it monthly. If you pay it annually, it is only $16.60 a month, or $199 for the first year. Taxes and fees are included, so there's really no hidden costs in this one. So that's US Mobile Unlimited Starter. So it's either, if you pay it for the year, $16.60, or if you pay it by the month, it's $25. Both of those are very reasonable compared to the big guys, if you know who I'm talking about. Our second choice for a budget cell phone plan under $30 or $30 or under is Visible by Verizon. I have not used this one. I used to have regular Verizon. It was astronomical. So this is better for sure. What you get with Visible by Verizon is there are 3 plans here. The most popular, it says, is $20 a month, and taxes and fees are included. It includes unlimited 5G data, talk, and text. That's pretty good. Unlimited mobile hotspot for 5 Mbps, and unlimited talk and text from US to Canada and Mexico. So those are good options. It doesn't have a lot of the other things that US Mobile was talking about, but I'm not even sure what some of those were. So per month, Visible by Verizon is $20 a month. If you paid it annually, it would be $275 a year, which is a savings of $25. So both of those seem, like good options to me. And they also give you 2 gigabytes of data in Canada and Mexico, plus coverage while traveling to 140 countries, 1 day per month included. So that's free, I guess. And then you could probably add on more data or text and calling at an additional price. So the third option is Tello. In my research, I found this one, and I hadn't really heard of it. But right now, they're offering 3 months of unlimited for $30 total. So it's $10 a month for 3 months. Nationwide coverage, 10 gigabyte hotspot included, and it's unlimited, so I assume that means text and calling and data. So for just, you can build your own plan. So you can among 2 gigabytes a month, 10 gigabytes a month, or 20 gigabytes a month. Let's see if it's more, or unlimited. And for talk and text, 300 minutes, unlimited minutes, or no minutes. And for unlimited data and unlimited minutes, which I believe is talk and text, that's $25 a month. So you can pick and choose on this one. It has a little slider thing that you can choose, just like that car commercial thing. So Tello might also be a good option. It's under $30 a month. And for 3 months, you can get a deal for $10 a month to try it out if you want. The next option is Mint Mobile. It has several plans available. There's a 5 gigabyte plan for $15 a month when you prepay for a year, for 12 months. So it's a $180 up front, comes out to $15 a month. There's a 15 gigabyte plan, $20 a month when you prepay for a year or 12 months. It's $240 up front. This is the one I have. I have the 15 gigabyte plan with Mint Mobile for $240, and I love it. I've had Mint Mobile now for at least, I would say, 3 years. It's wonderful. I've traveled to Mexico and Canada, and they give you, I believe it's 3 gigabytes for the month when you're in either of those countries, and that's been plenty for the time I've been there. And text and calling is included. I also love the Minternational Pass that they offer. It's, I believe, $20 for 10 days. I used it when I was in England and Ireland. I was there for about 3 weeks, so I bought 2 of these Minternational passes, and it was plenty. It was wonderful. I think I did without that data and text and, calling for part of 2 days, but it worked great. Where they have a list of countries that you can see if it's available, and it was available where I was, so it worked out really well. They use T-Mobile towers, and you do, on the website, it'll say, enter your zip code to see if we, have coverage in your area. And I never had a problem with it anywhere. So I love Mint Mobile, personally. That's my favorite. The fifth option is Consumer Cellular. This is very popular with seniors. I know a lot of my neighbors use Consumer Cellular. It's an easy setup and platform to use, evidently. I don't think mine is hard to use, but maybe Consumer Cellular is even simpler. I'm not sure. I've never used it, but I know it's highly regarded. So their plans, they have a basic plan, $15 a month for 1 gigabyte of data, not including taxes and fees. But 1 gigabyte isn't very much. So I wouldn't want that one personally, because when I'm out and about, I want to be able to use Google Maps or just look up things if I'm in a store or something. So 1 gigabyte wouldn't be enough for me the way I use my phone. I have 20 gigabytes or 15 gigabytes for $20 a month, and it's plenty generally. I mean, if I am out and about a lot, using it a lot, I might run low, but 15 gigabytes works well for me. 1 gigabyte would not do the trick. They also have an unlimited 50 plus plan. It's $30 a month. And so it's at 30. That's the, I'm trying to keep it 30 or under. It has a 10 gigabyte hotspot feature. So that's better. It's great for seniors, evidently, because you can go into a store and get help transferring, your old plan to Consumer Cellular. I think it's very simple. It's less techy. It's not as involved, perhaps, as some other plans. And it's very well known. They advertise a lot, so people have heard of Consumer Cellular. And sometimes that's enough, that's what people want. And, could be a good option. So let me know if you use any of these budget cell phone plans, or are you still using Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile, different ones? And that's okay if you want to. I just like saving money, because before I got my Mint Mobile plan, I was using Verizon, and it was like $80 a month. And it was the same coverage when I went to Mint Mobile. It was the same. I didn't give up anything. And I pay $20 a month. That's $60 savings. So to me, it's just a no-brainer to get a budget cell phone plan. And you could try something out, just pay a monthly fee for a month or two and see if you like it, and go back to your other one if you want. Whatever you want to do is fine. Everybody gets to make their own choice. And I don't promote things that I don't use for the most part. I do love Mint Mobile. It's worked out really well for me. It has a lot of features that I can use and that are beneficial, and it's cheap. It's wonderful. So I have a link in the description below to a referral code where we both would benefit if you sign up using that link. But let me know in the comments what plan you have, and if you want to, how much you pay, and if you plan to keep it. It's great to have a discussion about these things, because there is a lot out there to choose from, and it's nice to have some firsthand referrals and experience so that we don't get bamboozled. So, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.